Arts Department, come on up here. Now, right now. Hashtag Language Arts Department. Raise your right hand if you can hear me. That's about half the group. Some people know their right from their left. Come on down, everybody. Come into this room. Ashley Curtis, I can see you. You need to walk this way.
I'm sorry.
Happy Brandis, Nadine. 40-year-old virgin, come on down here. Nobody's paying attention. Move forward, don't be afraid, come sit up front. No one's going to do anything to you.
Yeah, there's seats
Except
over there.
And Colleen. Move forward, there's seats up here, over here, come on in. I want everybody to see. Come on, guys. Hashtag guy, move up. Hashtag sit your bottoms down.
Okay, guys, there's a table over there. There's a four-top right over there.
There's chairs over here. We're not starting until people move. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Coming. Hey.
Hashtag Michael, yay or nay.
Somebody go join Michael over there.
Come on, Michael doesn't want to be by himself. 40-year-old virgin. Come on.
Yes, he does.
Over here. She's like 9. Where's Chris Hoffman? Chris, stop talking and eating. Come on down here. Okay, here we go.
Come on, Nadine.
Is Chris outside?
Get Chris off.
She's outside talking to somebody. She is, isn't that her outside? Savage! Call Chris off and she's outside, right there. Yes.
Hi everyone. So we decided that it would be appropriate to send off our fair Liebengood with a Char, what did I say? Charian sonnet. Instead of Shakespearean, Charian. See what we did there? Yeah. Okay. So in almost iambic pentameter. Is it? I don't know. Okay, we did a couple lines at a time, so here it is. Are you ready? A Charian sonnet for Our Lady Fair. Have e'er we had an English queen so fair as our sweet friend, our love, our Liebengood.
Loving, open, and kind, qualities so rare, highest honor to her we do behoove.
None such ladybird doth deserve her peace, as much as she who has betwixt our hearts.
Artfully and happily she engaged Seabees. Oh, Char, you taught our kids right off the charts.
Be not afeard, fellow Seabees. Our queen may leave it on, but she lives, I and us.
And bidding our fairest, our highest esteem, be it sincere, Lady Char asks no fuss.
So soar, fair queen, and drink in life's splendor, adventure far, cherish the world's grandeur.
Thank you. I feel the love. I'm so blessed.
We decided to, in fitting form with Shakespeare, to write it out in calligraphy for her to keep forever.
Thank you to Vivian.
But we're going to frame it, so yeah, we'll give it to you tomorrow. Thanks.
Okay, at this time, anyone that would like to come forward and tell a Char story, or just say what I'm going to say right now, which which is Char. You're always smiling, you're always happy, and really, I said this on the recording that Sandy probably screwed up, but
Yes.
I don't really realize how much I'm going to miss you at this point, but come September, it's going to be a shocker. So, you've been great. Sean Bolton, King of Newport Harbor Homes.
So the stories are getting a little too mushy, but my Char story is anything but, well, it is kind of mushy, but at the end it's mushy. The beginning is not so mushy. So very quickly, taught in Missouri for 2 years, taught in LA Unified, which is a very difficult place to be. Went through 3 hellacious interviews at Ensign. At the 3rd interview, the principal at the time, Alan Miserino, asked me if I drank, and that was an interview question. And I sat there and pondered, and he said yes. So next thing I know, I have keys, I have a classroom, and I know absolutely nothing about the school except I'm there to teach 7th grade English. So then I go over to Lynn O'Brien's room, which was like the first mistake. Yes, I love you, Lynn, but I don't know if you remember, but I did ask you, do you teach Old Man to See? And you responded yes. And then I asked, can I have some lessons or units of study that are from Old Man to See? And you said no. So then Alessandra, you came around after though, Char started loving me. And then Alessandra came around and said, hey, you want to go out for a drink? So I went out for a drink, right? Next thing I know, I'm at Cassidy's sitting next to Joe Nichols. And so I strike up a conversation with Joe, he's got the accent, ask him where he's from, and what room you teach in? And you said 4, right? And I said, oh, I'm in 3. And you're like, hey, check out the new kid, he knows his ABCs in 1 through 3. So then I go back to school thinking, what the heck did I get myself involved with here? And then I went over and I saw Char, who was the department chair, and Mike McGuire and Alan Miserino was like, they're like, you gotta go talk to Char, okay, forget everybody else. And you said, honey, absolutely, right? You gave me a big hug, right? And I'll never forget that. And then that year I dated my now wife, and we were flat broke, we were planning a wedding, and you know what a circus that can be. Limited amount of money, all these expectations from parents, and so we didn't have a place to have our reception, so once again, I went to Char, and she let us use her house in Laguna, and actually this year will be 15 years for my wife and me, and there's 2 twins right there, so for that reason, you mean the world to me and to many, many people, and we love you very, very much, Char, and I wish you nothing but the best in retirement, because that's what you deserve. You're loving to so many people.
Wow, no Char sonnet for me, but no. I have known Char forever, it seems like, from coaching with her husband John to we got hired at Ensign the same year. I had an opportunities class. I still don't really know what that meant at the time I took it because there were no kids in the class, and it didn't until October when they said, oh, you get these 3. And I should have known when they only give you 3 kids, it's going to be an interesting, challenging class. Are you filming this or are you flipping me off? I can't tell. With you, I don't know. So, but no, the best thing I remember about Char was when her kids went through. Kelly went through, and Melissa and Johnny. And the great thing was the girls were awesome. They're like, oh, yeah, it's my mom, Charlene, have classes with Johnny. No, that's my aunt. That is not my mom, that's my aunt. And he would never admit that that was there. And I don't know why, because to have a mom like Char, teaching at your school, who was just an unbelievable person, and still is, was just like the best gift he could have had. But having been, knowing Char as long as I have, ski trips with her, watching her kids grow up and going through all this stuff, it's just we share a certain special bond that we will always have. And so, Char, I do wish you the best. We will definitely keep in touch with retirement. I'm just jealous that I'm not retiring yet. But I wish you all the best in this next stage, so congratulations.
But before we go to my I have to say that Guy did teach my kids how to ski, and I said, Guy, please let them live. They followed him. It didn't matter where he went. He's really good. I said, Guy, please let my kids live. And they did. They're alive. They're good.
I'm glad that Guy had just kind of moved that direction, because when he stands next to me, you got to know that Guy was a student of mine in the 8th grade, which makes me feel a lot younger, Guy. But I've said this before about Char. I've said it to her in writing. I've said it to her in many different ways. But she is a fabulous individual. We are right, Sean, about loving her. And the way she shares her love of students is remarkable. And yes, you can never do anything wrong. Yes. I've said that to you many times, because there's so many things that are right. But I was fortunate in having all 3 of your kids. I still say Missy, even though it's Melissa and Kelly and John. And even had Kyle, who is indeed your nephew. But we wish you just the most fabulous retirement. You've earned it. It's going to be a tremendous loss to Ensign, and we're not going to lose you. I'm on Facebook with you. All right. So anyway, congratulations. We love you.
Thank you. And I have to say that anytime I made a mistake, Mike always turned it around and found something right out of my huge mistakes that I made. I said, oh, Mike, and he said, oh, no, Char, look at this, and always found it to be right somehow. So I've always thanked him for that. But thank you all, too. So this is really, really nice. I'm in tears because I feel the love. Thank you.
I'm not nearly as eloquent as anybody in this room. That makes me the math teacher / art teacher. But I was fortunate enough to be able to lunch with Char many, many years. And it was really annoying how positive she was, and how much she loved the kids, and how I was struggling. But I just want to let you know that you were always an inspiration to me, and I will miss you very much.
Okay, so we all remember when we first started teaching who embraced us, right? We all were on campus, and I was 24 when I started at Ensign, and Char embraced me. She did. And so did everyone else, and they were all older than me.